There's no creative title.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another Marriage Mondays where we spend Mondays talking about marriage. My name's Amir.
My name is Kamara.
And today we're going to talk about getting comfortable. Question of the week. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done while you were trying to get to know someone?
And it doesn't have to be a significant other. It could be like a friend. What is your most awkward memory of the first time you met somebody?
When we say getting comfortable, we're talking about getting comfortable while you're courting, like while you're talking to someone, and while you're actually in your marriage.
The first couple of meetings are probably like the most awkward and slightly uncomfortable. And you can't really get to know someone and you can't really show someone who you are in like the first 2, 3, even 4 meetings and dates that you have.
Everyone has very dynamic personalities, which means your personality is split up into a lot of different parts. So when you're meeting someone and when you're talking to someone, you want them to really get to know you. So for you to really get to know someone else, you need to see them in different environments and expose them to different
sides
of yourself. And this means that you're going to different places.
You don't want to go to some place where you're going to bring out the bad side, like the Hulk side of you. If you're not a very social person and you get upset and angry when you're waiting in line, that's not the thing you want to do the first couple of meetings. You don't want to show your angry side like that quickly, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you kind of do.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to, but I mean, I guess it's good for the other person to do that.
If you're trying to get married, you know, you don't want to make it seem like you have anger issues.
That's true.
Yeah. What you want to do is you want to figure out ways to highlight the best parts of yourself. Because the worst parts of yourself you should be working on anyways. But the best parts of yourself are what you want your spouse to know
and to
about
remember.
You. And remember. And also those are the things that you want your spouse to want to marry you for, right? Your good qualities, that you love Allah, that you read Quran, that you go to the masjid, that you pray, that you fast, you know, that you smile, easy to talk to, someone who likes to do things. They like to go out, maybe like to travel. You know, these types of things highlight your personality, highlight the beauty in you.
Be natural with it. You shouldn't force it like, forcing the person with you, like, we got to sit down and read Quran right now. No, dang well, you don't sit down at that time usually to read Quran, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to exaggerate your personality because you want to make them feel like, this is who you are. Like, don't be fake with it. No. Be natural. Be yourself, but highlight the good things about you.
I mean, I like the best parts and not so much highlight the worst parts, but that doesn't mean that you're selling someone a fake product, phony. Right? You're selling yourself, but you're selling yourself in the best way possible.
We shouldn't say selling yourself.
Forget it, man. Listen, that's how it is. How do you, like, when people slide in people's DMs, what they doing? Selling themselves. Oh, yeah.
So you want to gradually, you say that gradually?
Yeah, gradually. Actually, I don't think we talked about gradually expressing yourself. But,
yeah, you want to gradually share your, I don't want to say share yourself. That sounds wrong. You want to gradually show this person who you are. You don't want to overwhelm them with your personality. Like, I'm not going to lie. Our first meeting, I may have slightly overwhelmed Amir a little bit.
Yeah.
A lot of bit.
Yeah, like it wasn't the best choice, but you know, it's good that she was able to do that. But you know,
good that I was able to overwhelm you with my.
I mean that you were able to, you know, just get it out there. You know, get your whole self out there. You know, but for most people, the best option is to gradually, you know, allow this person to get to know you. When you get in a hot tub, do you just jump right in the hot tub? Or do you ease yourself into the hot tub? You know?
You definitely don't want to jump into the hot tub because that's how you get injured.
Yeah, too much heat. You can't provide. You don't want to provide the people with all that heat. You have too much heat.
And then like you don't want to overwhelm them because then you're gonna look back at yourself and you're like, dang man, that was really just
you're gonna feel
you're embarrassed. I still feel 5 years later. I still feel embarrassed.
Yeah, I gradually introduced myself, and I don't feel embarrassed about.
I'm not gonna lie, Amir's still
anything.
introducing himself.
Yeah,
this dude is I'm still figuring him out. So I guess that keeps the mystery.
Fast forward, you guys got to know each other, and now you're actually married. You can dump as much of your personality as you want because this guy or girl, they have to live with you.
True, they do. And there's no like going back. There's no returning you.
It's over at that point.
I feel like we should say this, that when we're saying like show the person your personality, we're not talking about, you know, accept your own toxic and abusive traits that you have. Everybody has certain traits that are toxic. We're not talking about embrace that and share it with your spouse. You need to work that stuff out.
Yeah.
You know, you need to work it out.
Yeah.
We're talking about your quirky side, your weird side, like watching videos of people mow their lawn.
Things that you like to do, you know, like if you like to watch anime, now you're watching anime. If they didn't know, now they know. Play a little music every now and then. They didn't know, well, now they know.
Yeah, that's not really something that you really talk about when you're recording.
Yeah, you know, it's like,
I got some major moves.
Like, yeah, I dance by myself. People are like, well, okay. Well, huh. Yeah, some people may have said that, but you know when
you're talking about your hidden talents.
It comes off very, you know, kind of weird. I'm like, yeah, you know, when I'm in the car, I just like to sing to myself.
That's not weird. Everybody does that.
I know, but then when you say, you know, I like to dance after I get out the shower, then you're like, you can't say stuff like that, you know, because first of all, it's borderline haram. Second of all, you know, it's just
borderline
weird.
Haram? You're putting like that image inside somebody's mind.
Yeah, possibly. You know, you say, you know, when I get out, you're like, hey, you know, when I get out the shower, I sing a little bit. Say it like guys say it, just in that tone. You know,
yeah,
immediately they'd be like, whoa.
That's weird.
What is this guy trying to insinuate?
That's weird.
And then, you know, girls, like super ditzy girls.
Yeah, you know, I dance after I get out the shower.
People like, what the freak? Okay.
Super ditzy
like,
girl lies.
Why?
Anyway, what were we talking about?
I think we were just talking about protecting.
Oh no, we're talking about you could overwhelm that person with as much as you want.
Overwhelm them, and they have to accept it. You know, let's not put that in there because people have like blah, 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 and then you got the police.
What was that?
That was the Muslim police. What did you say?
No, but why is that? Oh, haram police.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I feel like this topic is going.
No, that's all right.
I don't know. It's been so long since we made a video.
In summary of what we said, you know, when you're courting, don't overwhelm someone with your personality. Gradually introduce them. Gradually introduce yourself to them.
That's a good way to put it.
Three. What was it? 3 is to highlight. 3 is to highlight your
good traits.
Your best traits. And 4 is to try not to highlight your worst traits. When you're in your marriage, there's only one thing that you can do, and that is overwhelm them with who you are. And once you do that, it's done.
Don't forget to comment,
like,
and subscribe.